We created a board game we call Whoops, which is the bastard child of Trouble and Sorry.
So it's pretty much just like an automated board game.
LCD display here, it'll ask us the number of players. You can enter anything from 2 to 4. We'll go ahead and do 4 to start, and then just push star to confirm it. It'll now zero itself out to home, and then give us a little intro song and lights to tell us that it's red player's turn. It also says that here on the LCD. And then it asks you to hold the 0 key to roll a dice, and we've got a little virtual dice here now. I don't know if you can hear it, there's a little sound with it too. Here it'll tell us you rolled 5. For your first turn, your only option really is to move a piece out. We've got the key here to go ahead and check out what piece you're moving. It gives us a little indication light there too. We'll show that we can grab any piece there. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and grab this one, and then push confirm, and it'll take it away.
One other feature we built into it in the code is that if you try to select 3 or 4 because they're behind 1 and 2, it won't allow you to pull that
Which
piece
we'll
out.
demonstrate now. So we'll grab piece 4, we'll go ahead and show that it's this one, and that's sort of it's sort of locked in there, and if you try to confirm it, it'll give you a little error message that you can't grab that one. And so we'll go grab a different piece instead. And we'll take it away.
So right now we'll just like run through it all and bring
Yeah.
each piece out.
Some of you might be wondering how we're getting the pieces to not move while we're moving the piece underneath. It's because we have an electromagnet which grabs the magnet attached to each piece on the bottom to give it a little extra strength, so it can move freely underneath the board without affecting anything, and then when we want to select a piece, it'll turn on.
Yeah, so the way our motion works is we have 2 separate motors mounted on top of each other. The bottom one controls our angular motion, and then the top one is connected to a rack and pinion, so it'll move the arm in and out. On the end of the arm we have an electromagnet and LED rigged up, so we can select when to grab a piece and when to let it go.
So right now what's happening is the actual game. So
Yeah.
Andy's
So
just
you can see the
rolling
pieces.
it randomly, and the stepper will move it into our movement track and then bring it back out the number of steps you rolled.
So there's another feature that, because it's like Trouble and Sorry, you can knock other pieces out. This is going to demonstrate a suicide, meaning you can kill your own piece.
Yeah, and this would work also if there's any other color piece there, but it doesn't care what color is there. And
Yeah.
so you can knock yourself out as a little extra challenge.
And then it returns the piece that's there back to its original spot, and then moves the other piece to a new location.
So right now we just did that. I mean, if you were actually playing, you wouldn't want to do that because
Yeah.
it's bad for you.
Not a good move, but it is
Yeah,
an option and
that
works.
was just to demonstrate that it can do that.
So our thing is primarily powered off of an Arduino that runs the entirety of the game code. We also have a pick back in the corner here, which is mounted onto a soldered down proto board. The pick controls the keypad. Everything we have is powered from this 2.1 millimeter 5-volt jack, which comes in here and then goes to this little breakout board, which distributes power to everything evenly. All our components run off 5 volts. We also have 2 stepper drivers here, you can see. Those control each of our stepper motors. We also have some little transistors in here to control the electromagnet and our light here.
A limit switch in
The
the
switch
back.
here, which will run into the side here to tell it's at 0, and then this will rotate around to our little trip sensor there. And there's a little, if you can see it, there's a little
like a
flag at the
tape
bottom of
flag
this
at the bottom.
to cross that to let it know that it's at 0.